Weekend in Tampa is done. Time to take care of business at home. What's up, everybody? I'm Jim Rodriguez, and welcome to a new week here on Dodgers Latest. Our YouTube channel is blowing up thanks to you. We appreciate all the support. Hit those thumbs up, like, subscribe, comments. Lots of comments to go over. We appreciate you hitting us up during the trading deadline and the day after. The subscriber count so close to a milestone, so we appreciate it. Let's keep it going. And of course, you could hit me up right there on X and on Instagram at JRodShow. So, Dodgers win 2 out of 3 in Tampa. Kind of a weird series, right? You know, all 3 games were shutouts. Dodgers won 5-0 on Friday, lost 4-0 on Saturday, and won 3-0 on Sunday. Kershaw was magnificent Friday. Yamamoto was great on Sunday. And even Blake Snell, who got the loss on Saturday, pitched pretty well. 8 strikeouts, made a couple of bad pitches to Yandy Diaz. Overall, the starting pitching and the bullpen were awesome over the weekend. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come and just enough offense to win a couple of games. And what really jumps out at you is Freddie Freeman. Is he back? Well, he had a great weekend in Tampa, 7 for 13, 3 runs batted in, seems to have found his stroke, and we talked about it in a couple of earlier episodes here on Dodgers Latest. It seems like it all is about his ankle. Remember, he had his ankle operated on over the winter, and then he hurt it stepping into the shower, and he missed a couple of weeks during the season. Well, I guess he saw a video. Someone sent him a video of him hitting that home run in the World Series against Nestor Cortez in Game 1, the walk-off, and he saw the way he was sort of leaning and putting some weight on that ankle, and so he kind of went back to that. He seems to have found himself, and yeah, man, a great weekend against the Rays, 7 for 13 with 3 runs batted in. And maybe now Freddie will continue with that offense. Now we need to get Mookie Betts back going. Mookie's still wearing it. Has, you know, it's funny. He said it's almost up to God now. He's done everything he can. Just an awful slump. Not giving up on this guy. This guy's got too many credentials. Dodgers certainly aren't giving up on him. Looks like they've shifted the lineup back around to where it originally was, where Ohtani will lead off, Mookie Betts will hit second. Would love to hear your thoughts and comments about what the Dodgers should do with Mookie Betts. I mean, is benching him? I don't think that's going to be a thing. I've always said during this stretch, playing shortstop, I think hinders him more than helps him. But maybe do you move him down in the lineup? 6th, 7th, maybe try to extend it, or are you happy with him hitting second? I think Ohtani leading off is the way to go. You want to get that guy as many at-bats as you can, but Freddie Freeman now seems to be back to his usual wrecking crew for the Dodgers. All right, next up, well, how about our guy, Max Muncy, right? Looks like he is ever so close. He's down in AAA, and he is raking. The last 2 games, 5 for 6, a double, 2 runs, also hit a home run during this rehab stint, 3 runs batted in. Seems like every day I see the video, he's got some Harry Potter jersey on that they're doing down in Oklahoma City. Minor league baseball's the best, but he's starting to feel it, and I wonder now if he is about ready to go. Why? Well, Tommy Edman apparently sprained his ankle, right? He sprained his ankle. It's the same ankle that he's had problems with, and he is likely heading to the injured list. It's been a tough year for Tommy Edman. So with Muncy raking, and it looks like he's back, are we going to make a move and have Max Muncy come back up? Or are the Dodgers going to wait? They're at home all week against the Cardinals and the Blue Jays. Do you give Max a couple more at-bats in AAA? Almost feels like, you know, I think he's there. Maybe a game or two. Do you wait for the weekend against Toronto? We know Tommy Edman's going on the IL, so that means Alex Freeland is probably going to stay even more here in the big leagues. He got a hit over the weekend. Took the collar, but also played some pretty good defense. So I think Alex Freeland is here to stay in one way or the other. Remember, Hussein Kim is on the IL with a shoulder problem. Now it looks like Tommy Edman's heading back there. Kike Hernandez doesn't seem like he's coming back anytime soon with his injury. So Freeland's here to stay. Muncy's raking. So I think we're going to get him back in the lineup. And, of course, Tommy Edman is going to be gone for at least 10 days. It's funny, right? If it's not one thing or the other, Dodgers have been fighting pitching injuries. Seems like they've all gotten everybody back together because they're going with this 6-man rotation now. That's why they traded Dustin May, and now it seems like we're back to the everyday players getting hurt. You know, it's always interesting here on Dodgers latest. Well, okay, we know Edman's going on the IL. Let's talk about what's coming up this week. 6-game homestand with the Cardinals and the Blue Jays. Pretty good matchup tonight. Sonny Gray, probably the best pitcher for the Cardinals. He's already won 10 games this year. Cardinals have hit the skids. The wheels have come off. They were fighting it out all year for a wild card spot. Well, now they're under 500, 56 and 57, 6.5 games out of the wild card, and they were sellers. Remember, they traded away their closer Ryan Helsley. So the Dodgers need to take advantage of it. It's going to be Tyler Glasnow tonight. Emmett Sheehan will pitch on Tuesday, and Shohei Ohtani will pitch on Wednesday afternoon at Dodger Stadium. We say that not only because we're excited to see Shohei, but because his last time out, he left the game against the Reds in Cincinnati. He was cramping in his hip. Thankfully, there wasn't any shoulder, elbow, forearm discomforts, none of the surgery. Everything is good, just cramped up. You know, the heat and humidity over in the Midwest. Good to be back on the West Coast. Hopefully that's all taken care of. Shohei ended up staying in the game as a DH, but just didn't want to pitch, didn't want to risk it. So Shohei on the mound Wednesday. Curious to see how he does with that comeback against coming back from those cramps against the Reds. Then off on Thursday, and then the Blue Jays come to town, and they are a one-man gang, 65 and 48. Tied with the Tigers for the best record in the American League. They've got a 3-game lead over Boston. That's right, Boston. They have all of a sudden woken up. The Jays atop the American League East, 3 games ahead of Boston, and the Yankees have slipped to third after getting swept over the weekend in Miami. So it'll be a great, people may be talking World Series preview. Blue Jays having one of the best records in baseball. Dodgers having one of the best records in baseball, colliding this weekend at Dodger Stadium. And it looks like, again, the Dodgers are committed to this 6-man rotation. So it'll probably look something like Glasnow, Sheehan, and Ohtani. That's the Cardinals series. Then probably Kershaw Friday, Blake Snell on Saturday, and then Yamamoto on Sunday. That's 6 guys. Everybody gets a week off between starts because of this off day. That's great. Then the Dodgers, when they're done with the Blue Jays, they will go down to Orange County, play the Angels, as the Dodgers will be the road team in Anaheim, playing 3 games there. It's a quick little roadie. And then a week from this Friday, that's right, the San Diego Padres come to Dodger Stadium. Dodgers starting the day with a 3-game lead over the Padres in the National League West. Dodgers and Padres will meet 6 times in the month of August. It's going to be exciting times as we are turning the corner, getting close to September, and getting ready into the playoffs. Remember, you hit me up on X and on Instagram at JRodShow right there. Like, subscribe, hit those thumbs up. Let's get those subscriber counts up. I'm Jim Rodriguez, starting the week right. Dodger baseball is back, and let's get after it. Because remember, it's always time for Dodger baseball.